Hey, it's Natalie. And if you're an agent that does open houses and you are struggling to get the leads to stick with you, to convert, and to get revenue from these open houses, this video is for you. This is a very brief synopsis of a course that I teach on how to host profitable open houses. But I'm going to try to jam it all in here in under 5 minutes with my top tips just for you. Tip number one is pretty obvious, and it is early preparation. And I say that it's pretty obvious, but at the same time, I see so many agents waiting till the day before or the day of to promote their open house. You need to be promoting your open house starting on Monday or Tuesday. You need to be blasting that thing out on social media. What is a highlight of the home? What is something that makes this home really great? Is it a great pool or a kitchen? Whatever that teaser aspect is, you need to be blasting that out all week long. Ask the sellers if they're members of a closed Facebook group. Can they help promote the open house? Can you send them a digital flyer that they can post in that group? Because they have a whole other audience that you may not be reaching. Tip number two is circle prospecting. Circle prospect around the open house. Pick 25 to 50 homes that you want to target, and a few days before the open house, you're going to drop off a packet on their door. You're going to let them know with a flyer, hey, I'm going to be out hosting an open house on Saturday from 2 to 4. This is a great opportunity for you to meet a realtor in your area, a great opportunity for you to pick your neighbors. And on that flyer, I want you to put a QR code with a digital download, and they can scan that QR code to get a digital download of top seller tips, how to prepare your home for sale. Maybe you have a vendor list, but the whole idea of this is that you're collecting data. When you offer them something and they scan that QR code and give you their email and their phone number and their information, you're putting more leads into your database. What you're doing is creating a magnet, a lead magnet. Your leads are like a funnel. The more you put in the top, the more are going to come out the bottom. So more about funnels later, but let's continue on with the tips for the open house. So on the day of, I want you to be so extra with all of the things that you have to give away. And I'm not talking about cookies in the oven. I'm talking about things of value, things that people really will need if they're thinking about buying or selling a home. And you're going to put an advertisement for them in a frame with a QR code. A QR code download for a buyer guide, a QR code for a download for a seller guide. And again, the vendor list, whatever you can think of. You want people to scan that information, give you their data. You're going to be able to put them into your pipeline. Tip number three is always offer buyer consultations. If you don't know how to do a thorough buyer consultation, hit me up below in the comments. I can help. I have a guideline for that as well. It is so critical in this market because it's changing so much from where it was a year or 2 years ago that you're educating your buyers. It really sets you apart from the competition when you are willing to jump in the driver's seat, take control, and show them what are the top tips that you have for them in purchasing a home. What are the highlights of the contract? What can they expect? Sit down with them, take the time. I guarantee you other agents are not offering this as a benefit to their buyers. And it's real critical and honestly, ethically, something that you should be doing with your buyers. Um, Tip